Hello, Mr. Greenman.
Hello.
You're gonna present us the new VLocity loader from VLoader.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a quick sneak peek at the new VLocity. We've gotten some prototypes out here, about 10, 12 of them. But I'm sure you'll see a lot of them in the finals. Excessive's using them. Our team, JT All-Stars, were using them. And I want to give you guys a quick little peek on the insides and let you know this is going to be the next best thing in loaders in the world. We'll give you a look. Before we go inside and talk a little bit about the technical sides of this, let me describe the basics of this loader design. It's called a VLocity Select Force. What the Select Force means is that you can adjust the amount of force that the paddle is applying on your stack of paintballs while you're not shooting. That gives you the out-of-the-gate speed. The beauty part is you can adjust it from all the way off, like our current Evolution design, to 3 different settings currently in these prototype models. We don't know yet if we're going to have more than 3. We may, and the reason I say that is because if you look down in here, this is the brains, the heart. The best thing about this loader is this chip right here. This chip can easily be pulled out and replaced with a variety of different designer chips to help the players match the loader to the gun to the paint. This here is the newest thing, the latest technology in loaders, and it's going to take over the world. Double vision systems, this is critical, gives you a lot of feedback, a lot of information that you can then take back and write software to make different adjustments in the anti-jam, which by the way I forgot to mention, but these loaders already come with an automatic anti-jam feature. If the paddle senses a certain amount of resistance and the eyes don't register a ball in the neck, then the loader considers that a jam and it will turn backwards for a split second. You can't hardly notice it in the middle of the game. It's only a slight reduction in feed rate, but it will automatically kick that jam out. So one of the key features that we're definitely going to keep in. The modes we're not quite sure about because we're here today, this weekend, testing them with the teams, and we're getting a lot of feedback from them. And because this brain, this heart, this chip here can be reprogrammed within a matter of seconds through just downloading different software, different codes, we're getting feedback from our top teams like Excessive and Concilium Day and JT All-Stars, and we're going to make a different version for final production. But in the meantime, let me go ahead and run you through what we have currently in these prototype designs. This is on right now, and it's in setting 4. When you turn it on, it's automatically in setting 4. What that is it's going to look for a ball in the neck and a certain amount of resistance. If I pull my finger out of the neck, you can see it starts to do the anti-jam function. If I put my finger back in and block the eye, this is the maximum force setting that you'll have on this loader. When you flip it on, it's in setting mode 4, which is the maximum amount of tension. Now hold this button down and it'll scroll through the different features. That's 3 flashes, that's a little bit less. 2 is less still. 1 is no tension. Okay, now if I put my finger in here, it stops spinning, okay? It acts like a normal loader that just runs off of the eye. There's no force. Then from there, this is the lowest setting. From here, you have 4 other modes of force, different levels of tension. I've got another feature I want to show you guys. Is this added length in the neck. We did that on purpose so that some players, if they choose, they can leave the length in there and it'll be easier for them to see underneath it. They can look underneath the loader a little bit better. It holds the loader up higher. But there's no problems at all if you want to cut the neck down and bring it down a little bit if you're worried about the height here. But it's better to make the neck longer and then give you, the player, the option of cutting it. So that's one thing there. One big improvement. The battery door also is kind of resembles the old 12-volt Revolution door where it slides in 2 rails, but we've added a screw here to hold it in, and even instructions for those people that might not be the smartest as remove screw. Okay, we talked about the chip a little bit earlier, but one point I wanted to add, this chip here can be reprogrammed 100,000 times. So imagine how many different types of settings you can put onto this thing and try it a bunch of different ways depending on what paint you're shooting or what kind of gun you have. Basically, you'll show up at the tournaments, we'll have a laptop set up there, and we can download a variety of different settings between the amount of force, how the anti-jam works, and the speed of the loader, all based on a bunch of feedback that we get from these 2 eyes and the spring of the paddle. Okay, let me take a second to tell you so far what we've gotten with the speed of the loader. we're able to get consistently in the 19 to 20 ball range on a variety of different markers. But in a select few markers in the lab, we're getting 25 to 29 balls a second on gun speed. So it has a lot to do with the individual gun and the way it's set up, dual ball detents or not, and things like this, and how the vision system works, how well it recognizes the ball. But it's a combination of the marker and the paint and the loader, and those three combinations can give you a faster speed. So what we have to do is point out that this chip is replaceable so that you can match the loader to the paint and to the gun.